Gooners finally have a professional sport. You know, I always like to say that the human race is advancing constantly towards the future. But I don't know what's the point of this one. I am not going to lie. This year, the year of our Lord 2025, in April, not too many days ago, the official sperm racing in Los Angeles, the first of its kind, by the way, and I'm not joking again. Let me say it again just to make sure you did not hear wrong. Don't worry, you don't have to go back to 10 seconds to see if I said it right. Yes, the official professional World Sperm Racing League. This year has been an odd one. Somehow we got to, I guess, revive extinct animals. We got the internet's been going on a crazy rant. It's so odd. I don't understand what's the point of this, but yes, 2025 is one of the years of all time. This world's first was streamed live, and people could buy tickets to go watch it. Now, what I heard from it, because not much, and I really didn't want to search from it. Somehow they somehow have trained sperm to go on a circuit. I'm not even kidding. It's a full-on fucking circuit that the sperm goes to. Like, there's loops and shit. There's apex turns and everything. They have straight loops, loop the loops. They have teams, see who gets there first. Like, what the fuck, man? How? Oh, makes no. What were they thinking? What the fuck? Gooners, finally, let's see who has the best sperm. You know, hey, women, now you can see who has the best sperm. You know, hey, we can see who's better for the future. You know. I might need to check on Max Verstappen's sperm to see if they're the fastest even there. Like, this is so fucking stupid. And you know what? I'm all down for it. Let's go into this fucking cyber utopia. This thing utopian. Let's see. Let's come up with even crazier things. Why not? Fuck it. Let's see. The first sperm to go to fucking space. This is. What's the point? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're gonna see who's faster, stronger, better. In tonight's fight, we got on one side the Nutter Buster, and in the other side, winner, unbeatable, the fastest nutter on the West. We got Mr. Grandmaster Bader. But yes, the first match, if I'm not wrong, was what? Apparently they had like a whole matchup and everything, like about the competitors like talking shit about each other, like this were some fucking WWE or UFC like type shit. What was his name? It's Trishan versus Asher. They nutted into the thing so they could, like, what the fuck? It's all part of UCLS, by the way. It's all fault of UCLS. UCLS, it's sponsoring this shit. So blame UCLS if anyone. What the fuck? What are we doing as humans? We just bored at this point. Like, we gone to a point as humans that we just coming up with anything. Because sperm race, how do you even get into sperm racing? Like, will there be a world championship? Will there be like a tryouts to see what sperm is better? And like, can you train your sperms? Now, from what I heard, you can't train them somehow. I don't know if they want to like. How the fuck do you train that you take down your foot? I'm not gonna actually whoa. I'm not gonna actually take down my pants. Chill. But no, what the fuck? You take down your pants and you start rubbing your balls, make sure they go quicker. You put them on a treadmill. What? You just docking it until you can no more, until you just like absolutely blast it through the whole other side of the field. How the fuck does this work? From what I heard, they say it's possible to train. How you train sperm? How? That makes no sense. Like, Gooners, finally, I'm not saying I'm not a Gooner. Oh, I'm not a Gooner. I promise. But no, Gooners, rise up. You can finally do something. You can finally do something with your homie. Gooners, let's go. You guys have a future. I'm not gonna say me. I'm not a Gooner. I promise I'm not a Gooner. I'm not coping and I'm not projecting. All right. But yes, like this was live streamed in front of millions of people. People were actually watching this shit. Now I don't know who won because I didn't see it, but it's just the stupidity of this. It's insane to me. How, like, will there be multiplayer? Will there be more than 2 sperm? Like, and what happens with the winning sperm? Are they gonna send it to a lab to be studied, like to see how good the sperm is, so we can have not natural selection, to see what sperm is more capable, and then give it to women? No, that's fucked up. Whoa, that sounds fucked up. I was creating something in my mind that sounds really fucked up. I'm not looking forward to this at fucking all. This sounds disgusting. There's so many questions I have. What do you do with the sperm? How do you put it? Like, do you have to be like, are they referees? Does that mean you got a jacket in front of people to make sure you're not cheating or using your own sperm? Like, is there DNA tests before you can put your sperm in the race? Like, how do you train them? That's my biggest question, because I know I heard from somewhere. I can't remember somewhere exactly, but I do know. I don't know why I'm holding this, but I do know that you can train them. How do you sign in to know? Not that I want to play, I just want. I'm curious. How do you sign in? How like, will there be a world champion? Will Max Verstappen participate? I'm really curious to see if his sperm is as fast as he is in real life. Like, there's so many questions. And how do we know if which sperm? I do know. Wait, hold on. I know they had let me see, because I could remember I saw the track. I guess it looks to be a 2-side track. It doesn't look like it mixes, so the sperm going to one way, then do a loop-de-loop until the end. I don't know, but the whole point of the sperm racing is quote, and I quote, when people hear about it, they try asking me the same thing every time. Wait, is this actually happening? And the answer I always say is hell yeah, it is. But here's the thing: sperm racing isn't a joke. It's not some viral idea for the internet to laugh at. It's something bigger. Because so this is the whole point of sperm racing. Now hold on, this is getting interesting. Male fertility is declining, which is true. As we go on age, like our sperm count. Hold on, kids. We're having a science class right quick. Because of the ages and because of everything we've been through, you know, all the consumers and all the plastic, microplastics and shit, we have less sperm in our balls, meaning the more we go, the less kids we're gonna have. Now the sperm racing, it's actually trying to bring it back to how it was back in, I guess, the 70s, because it says in the page, like the official sperm racing page. Somebody please find any other name to this sport, because I refuse to call it that. But yes, we have declined quite a bit. In the 70s, we had about 110 sperm per millimeter of semen. Now we have 49. Well, probably less, because that was back in 2018 from what the picture says. But yes, that's what they're saying. They're saying that sperm mobility and how fast your sperm moves turns is a massive factor in fertility. It's measured, trackable, and it's just like running a race or lifting weight. It's something you can actually improve. Somehow you can fucking improve how your sperm, like how fast, how strong it is. Like, I'm about to do this because I know my genes are, I got the short end of the stick when it comes to my genes. But like, what's the point of training them? Doesn't sperm decay after a bit? I'm pretty sure sperm decays after a bit. So what's the point of training them? Is it to store them and use them for later? Is it like eggs? Forgive me, but me personally, I do not know how any of that works. I didn't wake up today. I can't believe I really said I was gonna make this video. The fact that I'm making this video is already enough to me. But like, what's the point of training them? So you can store them for the, like, can you like do it like you do eggs? When I say eggs, I mean like female like or eggs, you know, you freeze the eggs. I'm pretty sure that's the term. But yes, you freeze the eggs, save them for later, because you can't always have kids. Like at a certain point you stop having eggs, or the female body stops making eggs, so you can't have kids. I'm not too sure if the sperm is, I'm not too sure if it's the same for males. I'm sorry. If anyone knows in the comments, I'm willing to hear you out, and I'm always trying to learn something new. But yes, we made history. I'm not aliens probably think we're weirdos. To be honest, I'm not too surprised that we haven't met alien life. They probably think we're weirdos, and if they're seeing this, they definitely not gonna come down here because they really think we're weirdos now. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about how fucked up this is, because there's really no other thing to call it than fucked up. But to be honest, go for it, you know. Let's see what else, what other weird stuff can we come up with. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Later.